Hello guys, welcome to my newest video. I have been absent from my channel for a while and I'm going to make a separate video on that. So stay tuned to that. I did promise you guys a new pipe cleaner showcase. This was supposed to be done last year, but due to all the stress and all the anxiety I've been going through, I pushed it back and I was keep holding on. And then in November, I had something with my health happen, and all I gotta say is like every day I'm constantly thinking over and over again that I have throat cancer, and like it's been 5 months, and I still have that fear, and I'm gonna talk about it in my next video on why I was absent. But all I gotta say is it's been taking a toll on my mental health. So, without further ado, let's start. But before I start, all I gotta say is I recently just hit 500 subs, so I'm pretty excited. Um, it's achieving because I'm only half away from reaching 1,000, and I really want to like have a community tab so I'll be able to notify you guys when I have a new video and all this other stuff. So I'm going to start from 2020 figures, and I'm gonna make my way up towards the 2021 figures. So this figure I actually made before back in 2014, but it aged over time, and I felt like that I need to make a new one because of my Pipecleaner skills getting better. So I'm going to tell you there is like another character I've made in the past, but actually two. One being one of my characters, and one being a Sega character. Two being a Sega character actually, and the rest are new. So it's Oopa Oopa. Trying to get the camera to focus. This light. Let me cut this light off. There we go. So there we go. We got Oopa Oopa. I wanted to make a new one, and with the wings, I didn't use piping. I layered some felt, and then I used that. And then I think this Oopa Oopa looks a lot better than the last one I had back in 2014. And I feel like it was just like time to make a new one. So that's Oopa Oopa. As you can see. Also, the TV lighting is actually kind of messing it up as well. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. It was advertisement. But yeah, that's Oopa Oopa. Next is another character I've made in the past, but I decided to make a new one. This one is Lala. Trying to get, as you can see, this is Lala. I fixed her up a bit. I made a new one. I actually did end up making the 5 on here, and made her microphone. Her face looks a lot better than it looks better in real life. The camera kind of makes it kind of look fat, which is, I don't understand why he does that, but that's Ooh La La. Trying to get the camera to focus. There we go. So Ooh La La this new Ooh La La looks so much better in my opinion. And then now it's a new figure I end up making. So this figure. Okay, the next character is actually an anime character. She is my favorite Sailor Moon character. I wanted to make Venus at first, but I end up like changing my mind as I was making the figure. Instead, I made Sailor Jupiter. Try to get the camera to focus. There we go. Oh, those dark marks you see on her face is the camera doing that. If I showed you this figure in real life, it wouldn't have that. But this is Sailor Jupiter. The face, though, like the face, like it, I end up having to like sculpt her face like 3 times because I did not like how it came out. The first time it looked more like a Naruto character, and then the second time the second time was actually worse. But this is Sailor Jupiter. I used felt for her feet, not her feet, her shoes, because I wanted her shoe color to match the color of her gloves and stuff like that. That's why I used the felt for the gloves and stuff too. But the Pipecleaners I had weren't in that shade of green, so I ended up having to do this. So yeah, this is Sailor Jupiter. As you can see. Oops. Trying to. Alright, there we go. Alright, next is. Trying to like adjust the lighting. Next is a character from Nintendo. And this character is Marth. I always wanted to make Marth out of Pipecleaner, so I ended up doing that back in September. But this is how he came out. Like, I can't agree. I could have done much better with his design. I did end up using felt for a lot of the figure itself. As you can see. And for the feet, I ended up using felt too. I wish I would have used Pipecleaner instead of that. And then his cape is felt as well, and a cut-up shirt. And his hair, as you can see, is felt. But the gold parts are actually Pipecleaner. These are Pipecleaners I had from like back in 2014. If you see my Christmas video from 2014, I had gotten 1,000 boxes of Pipecleaners for the very first time, and it had this, so I ended up using that. And I made his sword too, as you can see. So, and Marth is actually like 7 inches tall with this Pipecleaner figure, so it's pretty big. So this is Marth. So next character I'm going to review is my character Pyro. Pyrant, I meant. I did make him before, but if you see my 2018 review, but I ended up wanting to make a new one. That little thing on the top of his head, I'm gonna end up removing from his design because I think this looks better in my opinion. But yeah, this is Pyro. Got his mouth, his sharp teeth, his eyes. So yeah, I did end up making a new one. So I actually like how it came out. So the next one is like the last 3 that I'm gonna review from the 2020, the end of 2020, are actually all my characters. So the next one is my character Faroko, the bird. I mean not the bird, the hawk. I did make his boyfriend too. So this is him. I always wanted to make him out of Pipecleaners, but I just never had the right yellow for that to happen. But I finally ended up getting this color back in April of last year, and also I've gotten the ivory color I always wanted too. So I was able to make his vested tank top and his beak, and also his foot. But yep, this is him. I like how he came out like. I always want to make him. Next is his boyfriend, Faye the Wolf, or the Husky, you can call him. But I actually like how the way he came out, like, for real, I do. Cause it's just that this, like, I still like sometimes tell myself like I don't understand how I got to this point. Like I really don't. Like, I don't understand how I gotten this good at making Pipecleaner figures. So as you can see, Oh yeah, by the way, that's not tilted down, just that this blue thing right here makes it seem like it is. But um I drew on his sharp teeth, as you can see. Trying to camera to focus, okay. So I end up making his eye patch. This camera's having trouble focusing. There we go. So, yep, this is Faye the Wolf. Foot bent. Next is my best Pipecleaner figure I've ever made. Like, I'm telling you guys, I really love this one. This one is my character, Otamashi. He's been a character of mine since 2015, but I didn't really start drawing him out, and I changed his design. But I'm gonna tell you guys, you probably gonna really love this figure. This is Otamashi. Trying to get the focus. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, this is how he looks like. You see the design, though? Guys, I'm telling you, I love this figure. Like, I love how the way he came out. Like, first of all, the size, I think it's about like 7-8 inches. And also on top of that, it's just the anatomy, the face, as you can see. That's not a scratch mark, that's a mark, in his village, they have like these marks representing their village. But you just see the way he came out. I just love this figure so much, guys. Like, let me place it down. So as you can see, the face. I just love this figure so much. And like, this is like one of the best works I've done. Like, this is like me going all out when I make Pipecleaner figures. As you can see. But yeah, I really love how the way he came out. Like, I'm like, remember how back in my third showcase, how I was like always like trying to look at Firebrand because I was really excited how the way he came out. It's the same with this. Like, I'm trying to get this camera to focus. It's just light. But you see, like, just look at this. I just love the way he came out. Do another 360 real quick. And look at the shoes too, like that. The shoes came out very nice too. So that's Otamashi. The next, now moving on to my 2021 figures. I only made 3 so far, but it's better than none. So the first character, and oh yeah, by the way, these 3 characters are not mine. So these are video game characters. One is anime, but Laura Croft. I end up making her guns, and her guns can be removable, and you can put them in here, as you can see. But I usually like having them on her hand. Her face came out very well. And oh yeah, this year I end up actually using like cardboard. As you can see, that's why the eyes are glowing. But yeah, this is Laura Croft. As you can see, her braid, her pants, that little thing she wears around her waist, her shoes, her sock. I went more for the Laura Croft design from the older games because I don't really like the newer ones because it just confuses me because I just don't like the new designs. I'm more of the older design Laura Croft. Whoops. Her guns fell. Of course they're gonna fall but that's her guns, as you can see. But yep, this is Laura Croft. Alright. Next is another video game character, and like I said, another character I always wanted to make. So this character is Terry Bogart. Let me fix his leg real quick. As you can see, Terry Bogart. Funny thing about Terry Bogart's face is that when I started using like a new head sculpting method for him, and I start doing it all throughout my figures now. But as you can see, I got the ripped shirt design, his muscles, his belt, his shoes, and you see how I got it so like the pants. It looks like the pants overlapping his shoes. His face looks like so well sculpted. The first face looked terrible. Like I did not like it. I'm gonna insert a picture in the down below as you're seeing this figure, and it's a comparison basically. So it's just this face looks so much better than the face I had before, and then also the hat says Fatal Fury on it. I wrote it on there. As you can see, this is Terry Bogart. And last but not least is the anime character. And this character, I always wanted to make too, and it's Naruto. Naruto, I had to make his face so many times too, like 3 times. But I finally end up getting it right. I mean, his face doesn't look perfect, but it's doable compared to the first 3. So, as you can see, I got his design. I got the little, I forgot the design name. I don't really watch Naruto very much. But as you can see, I went for his classic design because his classic design, in my opinion, is the best one. And then I got in his feet. Don't mind the purple. I'm gonna end up fixing that soon. But yep, this is Naruto, as you can see. And I did end up drawing the symbol on his headband. I like how Naruto came out. Like it could have been worse. You can see. So that was all my figures. I did get a couple of request figures, and I am still working on those. I wanted to get these out the way first, and after that I was gonna work on a requested one. One of my art friends requested me to make Lord Zedd, which is I've been working on. But I did end up having a mental breakdown when it came to my health eventually, and I ended up stopping. So all these figures were before my mental health. All these figures were before my mental breakdown. But I am going to end up making an individual video on why I was inactive on my channel. I did end up posting one video of me on Wombo, but besides that, like, I just don't have the motivation because... And also, I did make the decision to take a semester off of college, so I'm going to withdraw all my classes, and I'm going to take a semester off to get my mental health back, and like just convince myself that, hey, you're not dying, hey, you don't got throat cancer, hey, it doesn't happen at your age, hey, you don't smoke, hey, you don't drink. Like, I'm just trying to convince myself. But enough said about that. As you can see, all my Pipecleaner figures. I'm gonna pull out all of them. So as you can see, I got all of them showcased right here. As you can see, Terry, Naruto, Lala, Sailor Jupiter. Then we got Faroko. We got Faye the Wolf, Pyro, Marth, and Laura Croft. So thank you guys for watching this video. I am going to end up making, try to make another video soon. I'm going to try to get another Pipecleaner figure video posted by July. It should be earlier than that because it's only March, but I should have one posted earlier. But I'm just going to tell you guys thank you for watching. Stay tuned to my next video. I'm explaining why I was inactive. And let me just pick up my favorite 2 out of the whole entire thing. 2 favorite. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.